this is what's machine made, which means that the tanning process is done by machine. It's all electric, tanning the skin. A lot of aspects of the sanding, the drilling the holes is also done by machine. But you also have a higher level of making the batim, which is called Ribuah Regel, and sometimes people will interchange that with also what's called Avodas Yad. And that means that certain aspects of the tefillin, in addition to the tanning process, will be done by hand versus machine. So here you can have drilling the holes, for example, of the batim. This is done by machine powered, and then you have a drill, which is powered by hand. Right, so you have a guy drilling the holes by hand. Also, I think there's a picture of a guy here running a sanding machine. It's not plugged into the wall running on electric. He has a pedal machine, a bike that he's pedaling, which powers the machine, which works the sander to sand the batim, to smooth them off and to make the corners exact and everything like that. So those batim, the Avodas Yad or Ribuah Regel, whichever one you want to call it, would be considered more mahudda than the standard machine batim, which is done without the kayach yad, the power of the hand. So you have the machine, roiv prudis lagamri, and then you have the Ribuah Regel or Avodas Yad, which are only going to be prudis lagamri. You're not going to find Ribuah Regel, which are roiv prudis. Okay, so it automatically takes on that hiddur of no glue anywhere in there. Now, in any one of these levels, you'll find various companies, and the prices will vary. And I'll explain to you in a bit how there could be, let's say I want machine roiv prudis. One company selling for $300 or $350, and one company selling it for $400 or $450. What's the difference? Why is there $100 off? I'll show you why where you buy your tefillin is very important, even once you understand what kind of tefillin you actually want to buy, what kind of batim you actually want to buy. Okay, so going up to the next level. The Avodas Yad and the machine batim are different in some respects and in the same in others. Okay, because they're all what's called Miksha Bays. Miksha Bays is a lower level of gasos that they all utilize this this filler piece over here. Where's my knife? Okay, so here, if you look in the tefillin, you'll see that all the tefillin are one piece except for this base of the tefillin here, the filler piece. Now there's a piece over here. Let me see if you can see it better from here. This filler piece, what that piece does basically is it creates the space for the ritzua to go through the mavarta. Okay? So the entire tefillin is one piece, but besides for this one filler piece over here, as you can see the knife coming through over there. Machine or the lower level of Ribuah Regel are both going to have this filler piece over here, which is called Miksha Bays. Now, what's Miksha Alef? Miksha Alef is a higher level batim, the most expensive batim which I have, which right now the price is over $1,000 for these batim, for Miksha Alef. And Miksha Alef does a couple of things. One is that they eliminate this filler piece. Okay, the person who makes them is able to make the batim that even this filler piece should also be like it's one piece of the same piece that makes the rest of the tefillin. The other thing he does is he eliminates the folds in the tefillin. Okay, so like I showed you, standard gasos all have folds in the tefillin. He makes the tefillin, or even the shel-reish, does it without any folds, which is a big advantage, as I explained, as the tefillin age. So, and also there could be other concerns with the folds of the tefillin, which we're not going to get into right now. But the highest level batim, there's no folds, and there is no filler piece, which you have in standard batim. You have that filler piece there. And what are the advantages to the Miksha Alef? One is a couple. One is that, when the tefillin are closed, are they closing on the actual tefillin itself, or are they closing on a piece which is put in between the actual tefillin? So one sofer that actually taught me Safar said that it's a big advantage that the tefillin should actually close on itself. It shouldn't have anything, so to speak, foreign in there. The other advantage is that chas v'shalom, if the parshas which are put inside the batim, if they were to slip down and to fall into the filler piece, now it's actually a machlokes which part of the tefillin are considered the essential part of the batim. Some choose to say that the tefillin has to be within the entire, just in the ketzitza, because that's considered the batim. Some say that no, the titura is also okay, but it would be a level lower if the tefillin were to fall inside the lower level of the batim, and now the bottom of the parsha will be resting within the space that's surrounded just by the filler piece. Okay, it would obviously, again, it would still be considered kosher, but not ideal. Now, that usually is not a concern. It doesn't happen. Usually we pack it well, so it doesn't really move. But sometimes we do find that it does move. And by having the titura part of the actual tefillin itself, it's not a separate piece, there's a unique advantage to that the tefillin is, no matter what happens, is still remaining within a part that's actually one piece with the entire tefillin. Okay? Now, these are not like, we're not going to put it in there on purpose. But again, everybody holds that the tefillin should reside within the upper section of the tefillin. We're just talking about like a worst case scenario. Okay, so those are some of the advantages of the Miksha Alef Batim over standard Ribuah Regel and standard machine gases, even if they're Prudes Legami versus Rave Prudes. Okay? So again, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe. If you like this video, give the video a thumbs up. And I'll see you on my next video. Another video coming out real soon, and stay tuned.